Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am gonna go ahead and do a pastel-y makeup tutorial. That's just kind of what I'm in the mood for. This is my daughter's headband, so I kind of got inspired with the pastel colors, and then coincidentally enough I did my nails kind of like this minty green color, so it kind of just worked out perfectly. And I just got this palette. This is the 351 Icy Fantasy palette by Morphe, and it's got all these pretty pastel-y colors. To be honest, when I looked at this palette, what intrigued me was I don't have a color like this at all in any of my other eyeshadow palettes. Not even close, really. They have some grays, some greens, you got some of your corals and pinks, and then you also have a lot of these like glittery, shimmery, they're almost like, I don't know how to describe it, but it looks white, but it's really got like a purpley undertone. Then you got this awesome glittery color. So yeah, I'm not sure what eye look I'm gonna do today, but we shall see. I'm gonna use first the NYX Hydration or Hydro Touch Primer. This smells like men's cologne a little bit, like a light scent of men's cologne, which I don't mind. I love the smell of men's cologne more than women's perfume. Next, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So I'm just gonna push the primer into my pores, and then I'm gonna let the primer set for about a minute before I work onto foundation. Next, I'm gonna use the matte Poreless foundation. I don't really want my skin to be too glowy today, because when I think of pastels, I think of really soft, like I said, soft, airbrushed look. So I don't want my skin to look so glossy and dewy, and then my eyes look really soft and like gentle looking. I want everything to kind of match when it comes to the effect of how your skin and your eyes are gonna look. Next, I'm going to use my e.l.f. concealers. This is the hydrating concealer, and this is the matte one. And in the hydrating one, I use Fair Warm, and in the matte one, I use Medium Sand. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is mix the two, because I feel like I get the perfect color and formula and coverage underneath my eyes, a little bit above my lid. And I'm just gonna blend that out with my e.l.f. Sponge. Next, I'm going in with the Revolution Bacon Blot Banana Light Shade, and I'm gonna set this underneath my eyes. I'm actually not used to seeing my skin this matte, but I'm not mad. It looks really good. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to use this Maybelline Super Stay. It's a full coverage foundation powder. I'm just going to do a light dusting of this to give me just the slightest amount of coverage, and also to set my foundation. Next, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Island Ting bronzer. I need a little bit of warmth right now, and I also have another bronzer that I'm going to use for the first time. This is a good bronzer to use, so I know this is not going to fail on me. The other one, I'm not too sure, so that's why I'm going to use that one just kind of more as a topper to see how it performs. Okay, so next I'm going to use this, it's Physicians Formula bronzer. Okay, so that was with the Physicians Formula bronzer. I feel like it looks really pretty, so I'm not mad about it. Next, I'm going to use the Kylie Blush in Kitten Baby. This will look good with a pastel eye look. Next, I'm going to use the Anastasia Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit highlighter palette. And this still happens to be one of my favorite palettes to use. And the colors in here kind of look very light and pastel-y, and I feel like just to add the slightest glow to the makeup look, I feel like this is the perfect touch. So I know I said I wasn't going to do a glowy, too much of a glowy look, or at least I thought I wasn't going to, but when you grab a palette like this, it's kind of hard not to. Okay, so to get into the palette, I still don't know what I'm going to do. But you know, the colors that I'm gravitated towards are definitely the greens and this like a almost like a darker periwinkle color. I don't know, green and periwinkle and purple. Is that too much? I don't know. I'm stuck. So I think just to start this look off a little bit easy for me, I'm gonna go ahead and dip into this like taupey brownish gray color, and I'm gonna put that in my transition just for like just a light wash, so that way I know where to start after that. Okay, so I've decided that I am going to go ahead and work with some colors in this area, and I think I'm going to start off with this shade, this pretty periwinkle blue color, and I'm going to put that in my crease. I think I'm going to use a shader brush because I really want to pack that color on there. Because I noticed with a fluffy brush, the pigment's not really sticking. So there is, like I said, there is some fallout, and there's a lot of, I'm barely tapping my brush in there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty dusty, and I'm being pretty gentle, just barely tapping my brush in there. Nonetheless though, the color is so pretty. Okay, so next I'm going to use this minty seafoam green color, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. Okay, so I think I feel like adding like a purple to my crease, just a little bit of this purple, just to kind of darken it up and blend some of the edging right there. I'm gonna go ahead, I think I want something sparkly on the inner part of the eye, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this sparkly green color. Okay, so I used this shade right here for the inner corner, and as you can tell, I'm trying to make this work. It is so patchy, it's so bad. And this look is starting to turn into like an alien pastel look, so we're just gonna go with it. Okay, so I went ahead and added some eyeliner, coated my eyelashes with mascara, and added these falsies. And so far I feel like the look looks a little bit better. I did have to go in and touch up and pack on some more color, as well as fixing my concealer. So if things look a little different, it's because of that. There was so much fallout that my that my under eyes were starting to look a little purple, so I kind of had to go in and fix that. But I still want to go on with this look. I don't want to stop here, so I think I'm going to use this pink color and just put that underneath my lower lash line. I'm not being too precise. I want the lower lash line to be pretty soft. I don't want any harsh lines, so that's why I'm just using a shader brush, because I feel like it doesn't apply the shadow too aggressively. So I'm also going to add another color, because why not? I want to take advantage of as many shadows as I can, but make this a very wearable look. So I'm going to use this lime color. I just added some nude eyeliner in my waterline, and I kind of feel like it opens, like it makes the eyes pop and everything. It kind of pulls everything together. Next, I'm going to use some mascara. This is just some kind of random tube of mascara. Next, I'm going to line my lips with the Morphe Honeymoon lip liner, and this is just kind of like a nudie brown with a little bit of pink in there. I'm going to use the Kylie liquid lipstick in the shade Velvet. It's like a pinky color. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. It's not the shade Velvet. That's the formula. It's Velvet. The shade is Charm. Okay, so last I'm going to use the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Cario. It's a really light nude shade, and I'm just adding that to the center of my lips, so we have more of a nude pink look. Last, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Coconut Mist, and I'm just going to set my face. So basically, this is just going to hydrate the skin and refreshes your makeup. It's not going to really add, or it doesn't claim it's going to add any kind of luminosity. It's just going to nourish the skin. So I kind of feel like, you know, I can use this because, not that anything feels dry. Actually, everything looks really good. I just want to add some. And it smells really good. It smells like coconuts, and coconut scented things happen to be my favorite scent. Okay, so that's the completed look on this very colorful pastel look. I actually really like the final outcome of this look. Really pretty. This is definitely a look I would wear. This is not just a look that I was like, okay, I'm just gonna slap on some colors and hope for the best. I truly would wear this look out, and I think it's gonna gain a lot of attention because these are really pretty bright colors without it being too, I don't know, you ever work with colors and they're just a little, it's a little too much. It can be a little bit uncomfortable to wear. This personally I'm okay with wearing because we did keep the skin pretty soft. It's matte. The lips are like a nude pink color. I really wanted to just put my input on this particular palette. If you feel like purchasing this palette, go for it. And if you feel like it's worth the struggle on achieving a particular look like this, then also go for it. But I don't see myself gravitating towards this palette for a colored look. I might use one color, if not, just for like some pop of color, but to do an entire eye look, I wouldn't, because it just gave me too much trouble. I could have finished this look a lot quicker had it not given me so much trouble. So those are my thoughts on this particular palette. I will probably dip into this again though, so don't be surprised in future videos if I want to dip into a color. I might use a particular color. So yeah, that those are my thoughts on that. And as far as the other products go, also, if you do like this look and the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos from me, consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. And that is going to conclude this video. Talk to you guys later. Bye.